It's a wonderful day for wisdom with wonder. And Segue. Kitty cat is here too. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm going to pull some cards from the Muse Tarot. Let's see. Spirit has a message for us, calling in our higher selves, higher wonder, higher you, higher me, higher dimensional beings of love and light, source energy. What messages do you have today, right now, that can guide us in this now moment? What message would best serve us for the highest good of ourselves and for all beings? Messages from our higher selves. What wisdom do you have for us today? Your wisdom with wonder. Oh, okay. We're not going to take all of these. I'm going to give it another shuffle. Hi, my love. We have a kitty cat. We have a kitty cat. We're going to help us put energy in the deck. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. We need some kitty wisdom. What message does Segue want? Spiral Galaxy Kitty, aka Barney, have for us today? They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Come on, energy. Maybe another little. What message do you have for us for our highest good? This one? The Ace of Voices. That. The Ace of Voices. You can see there's an owl here, which has to do with wisdom. There's a pyramid, which makes me think of connecting to the higher realms, and so do the mountains and the trees. A red hair with blondish, greenish tips. Your antennas are grounded, and they're full of love and self-expression. This almost looks like a clothesline, or like one of those lines where you hang photos or art. And I see a light coming from the third eye crown area. So there's a lot of wisdom here. Let's see what the book says. See if I can tell you about what the Voices suit is in this deck. Let's see. Voices. Emotion. Okay, the suit of voices. The Ace of Voices. A flash of clarity and fresh. A revelation. A new paradigm. Visionary thinking. New goals and realities. And the prompt is the flashlight of truth. So shining light on the truth. The girl with the rainbow hair, she smiles as she opens up your way of thinking and perceiving. She knows you will see rainbow realities around her all the time. We are all light, she says, and her lips glimmer with the changing hues of transcendence, and yet she winks. When we see the truth, sometimes we see it in technicolor, like a cracking open wide. Aha! And then we give that truth its shape through clear communication. Her brilliant energy pulses, and she speaks and chants. Geometric forms begin to appear in the space around her. With every word, tone, and sound, find clarity in thought and seeing. She begins again, as new understandings are flowing down to you now. And not only will they be bolstered by logic and reason, but they will also be heavily dripped in divine knowing. They will help you see the path ahead of you with the most beautiful of lenses, the absolute truth. So you can see this lens that you're seeing her through, and it's all blue to represent your throat chakra and truth. It says, aha, discovered clarity, a calm that cuts through clouds. The perfect truth illuminates confused veneer that shrouds. All right, so go inward for that clarity. It's not outside of you, it's within. Now let's see if we can shine some more light on it from the Light Seers deck here, Light Seers Tarot. Go. That's what it looks like. If you're shopping for decks, this is a really beautiful deck. The artwork is beautiful, the messages are beautiful. I'm sorry, kitty, you don't like that sound? Kitty. Do you have some messages for us from the Light Seers deck, Segue 1? Spiral Galaxy Kitty? Higher wonder, higher you, higher we, 'cause I am you, you are me, we are one. Into our higher selves, and to tell us right now for our highest good and the highest good of all beings. And when I say right now, it's for whenever you tune into this reading. It's timeless and you'll be drawn to it when the message is for you. With the wind blowing the messages all through the universe and the cosmos of love and light. Wind, whoa, you have a message for us, wind? I believe these are messages from the wind. Let's see what we got here. There's 3. Got the 6 of Wands. This is about a victory. See how she's on stage. Hello, the spotlight is on this person. There's a wreath. There's wands of fire. It's fiery, creative. Something creative is now being seen that you created and recognized and celebrated, and you are victorious. That's what this looks like. Except it was in reverse. All of the cards that came out were in reverse. So maybe you just don't see it yet, or know it, or And maybe the reason why you don't see it is because we also got the 9 of Swords, but it was in reverse as well. So you see all that chaos and the cat's kissing the camera. So if you hear something, that's what that is. All these birds, they're connected to the spirit realm, but in this, they're causing a lot of confusion and chatter. Chatter. And there's a lot of green love energy around. It's hard to feel it when you got all this chattering going on in your head. But it's in reverse, so that's disappearing now. I would say we'll read into these more because I'm doing this for fun. I don't consider myself a tarot card reader. I am an energy alchemist and healer, and these cards are helpful for me and fun for me. So I just want to share one of the things I do for my spiritual guidance. It's like positive affirmations for myself to help me stay in alignment. But we also got the King of Swords that was in reverse here. Another crow. It's not a dragon flying in the background. Ooh. And another owl. Synchronicity, the wisdom. The wisdom, cut into the truth of the matter here. The truth is, you can fly free, connected to spirit. And all these light seers ones were in reverse. So look at the book and see what the shadow side is of these. So first we have the 6 of Wands here in the center. Let's read that. Wands, fiery, creative, passionate. But I'm looking for the Wands. Okay. So the 6 of Wands, the light seer side of it is badass success, leadership, accomplishments, being seen, becoming an influencer, victory, optimism, and inspiring others. But since it was in reverse, the shadow seer of it means not seeing eye to eye, pessimism, resentment, and self-doubt, a desire for acknowledgement and feelings of failure, comparisonitis, and falling from grace. So as much as you are successful and a leader and accomplishing things, you might not be looking at that and noticing that. You might have some self-doubt and feeling like things aren't coming together, but continue to trust because you are successful, you are a leader, you are victorious, you are inspiring others, okay? And if you don't feel that you are, then you just need to get yourself grounded and build your self-worth so that you know. But it says, relish the sweetness of this victory. Something that you've been working toward is finally coming to a successful fruition. And it's time to celebrate your wins, beautiful seer. Gift yourself permission to break in the warm glow of accomplishment and allow the supportive community around you to witness and appreciate the progress you've made. Taking time to see your own radiance is as important as making the next move on your journey. Accepting success will seed more of it. let that sink in. Accepting success will seed more of it. Others will turn to you for wisdom now. So step up and share your brilliance. In shadow, which we need to know because this card was in reverse, this card points to shine away from public attention and hiding your light from the world. It may also indicate someone who craves external validation instead of turning to their own inner compass to define success. Remember that no one else in the world has your magic. And the most important person to impress wholeheartedly is yourself. So an affirmation that can help flip this card upright is, I am worthy of this success, and I am grateful that I am seen. I am worthy of this success, and I am grateful that I am seen. I am worthy of this success. I am grateful that I am seen. Okay. And then over here, 9 of Swords. Let's read that next. Nine of Swords. Light Seer, if it's upright, which it wasn't, but that's about nightmares, worry, feelings and depression or anxiety, insomnia, fear, an opportunity to find courage, a time to focus on safety and things that are going well in your life. And the Shadow Seer is about paranoia, deeply anchored fears, inability to think clearly, inner turmoil, negative self-talk affecting self-esteem, and an opportunity to actively begin the healing journey. So don't let fear stop you from expressing yourself and being in your power. It says, what's keeping you up at night, sweet seer? This card suggests a time in your life when negative thoughts are gaining momentum, and when you may find yourself expending too much energy worrying about the future. Perception is everything. So don't allow negative self-talk to trip you up. If a pessimistic mind sets spirals wildly out of control, it can lead to anxiety, stress, or depression, even when your thoughts carry no truth. Are you imagining the worst instead of activating the best? Flip your perspective and send nurturing, loving thoughts to your situation to overcome any disturbing thoughts. Look to the light in your situation and notice that even the tiniest window of brightness can keep fear at bay. Use your light to expose the illusions and allow worries to dissipate and soften as your bad dreams are illuminated for what they really are. And you're coming out of this, remember, because this was in reverse. So you're coming out of this fear and depression and anxiety and nightmares, because now you can say this affirmation: I see my fears as the illusions that they are. I see my fears as the illusions that they are. I see my fears as the illusions that they are. So any of these fears and illusions flapping around up here in your head space, letting that go. Let go of that anxiety and fear and doubt and worry, not believing in yourself. Go inward and just love that inner child, love that self so much, and let yourself be victorious in that. There's nothing to fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real, and it does not have a hold on you, honey. So we're going to go to the King of Swords and see what this guy over here is saying. We've got a dragon behind him. Yeah, you guys can be back because these ones are forerunner. Okay. The King of Swords. The Light Seer. Intelligence, logic, rules and law, clear thinking, a strong communicator and leader, truth and proof, blending mental and spiritual pursuits, bravery and courage. The Shadow Seer, since it also was in reverse, and it's not good or bad to be in reverse, it's just a different way of interpreting the energy. So manipulation and conceit, showing off your intelligence, can indicate a rigidness in thinking, tendencies to over-control, irrationality, and being cold and calculating. So intelligent and diplomatic, this king leads with facts and rationale, scientific principles, and the logical mind. He has an affinity for rules and thought, and he suggests finding impartial clarity before you take your next step. Even though he always seeks data and proof, he also knows that blending experience with inventiveness or blending intelligence with emotional and spiritual energies allows for well-rounded success. Be courageous in the pursuit of your path and find your own methodical, confident authority by knowing the way rather than just feeling the way. In Shadow, which this is the part we need to pay attention to because our card was in reverse, this card can suggest using knowledge to take advantage of others. With truthful communication, it's time to help others in a way that is honest rather than manipulative. Find wisdom in your experience and seek to become the success engineer of your life. With confident, clear thinking, you will find your success. So an affirmation here is, I make intelligent and wise decisions about my future. I make intelligent and wise decisions about my future. I make intelligent and wise decisions about my future. So, we need to go inward and trust ourselves, trust the messages and wisdom we get from Spirit. It's coming in clear now. We do not need to alter the truth or manipulate in any way. Just be your true, authentic self. And victory is yours. All these voices, the Ace of Voices was our opening card here. So I need to see all of you, and I'll pull a crystal intentions card to see what crystal can help us in this time, so we can get out of our head space and the chatter that's telling us that we're not good enough and that we're not seen and we're not recognized, and doubting ourselves and our abilities, and trust that clarity that comes in. Just ask Spirit to guide you and listen to your intuition through your heart instead of your head, and you will be victorious. So crystals, is there a crystal being that could help us in this time right now? for the highest good and the highest good of all beings. Thank you, crystal beings. Okay, we got 2. Turquoise again. We got this the other day. And Peridot. Peridot. I do have some, but I don't have turquoise. I'll bring out my similar-ish looking ones, but turquoise. And I think this is Larimar, but I forget. It looks similar, has similar colors and qualities. You can look up the healing properties of turquoise, gaze at pictures of turquoise, or if you have some actual turquoise, it can help you with this affirmation. I am always at the right place at the right time with the right people. It says improve timing, increase the occurrence of synchronistic opportunities, be inspired with creative ideas, develop understanding of various cultures and spiritual philosophies. I think my puppy got this when they were little, but that is pretty helpful. Study different cultures and different spiritual philosophies, and you know, you don't have to take it all in as like concrete evidence of anything, but just take it in for your own wisdom, your own knowledge, your own understanding, and just take what resonates. If it doesn't, let it go. And then we got Peridot. I don't know what this is, but it looks the similar color. This green heart chakra. So we're gonna open up our heart chakras for love, so that we can express our truth, and then that'll help with the clarity. So Peridot says, good fortune is the result of good thoughts and actions. I am grateful for my blessings. Release feelings of impatience, jealousy, and frustration. Improve ability to integrate and process life. Connect to inner strength and unlimited potential. So beautiful. Thank you, crystals. And thank you for joining me today on Wisdom with Wonder. And if you'd like to like, comment, subscribe, or click the bell for notifications when I update new content, that can help me get this channel going, and I'll know what you like, help it be seen by more people that can benefit for the highest good with these messages. And Segue and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Much love.